We had some fantastic flights from Potchefstroom. The best one I can recall was somewhere in 2013 when John Goods phoned up one evening and said it's 1,000 day tomorrow.
We could see from the forecast that it was going to be a really good day. I think we had a flight planned to go south near Kimberley and then northwest, which was the standard route that we took, was to fly southwest, northwest and then east home.
As we approached the first turn point, John made a comment that the area to the north of the task, in other words after the turn point we would have to turn right, wasn't so, the weather wasn't really well developed, and he suggested we just keep on going to the west.
We climbed 4.5 meters up to 14,000 feet, and that was 11 o'clock in the morning. And as we rushed towards Delport's Wharf, the sky was just developing in front of it. It was just cloud after cloud developing, and suddenly 4.5 meters was the stock thermal. We did not select anything less than 4 meters. If you turn and the Vago is just not stuck to the 5 meters, you immediately continue straight. It was a fantastic day. It was unfortunately a little rainstorm that developed on the eastern side, not as good as west. It slowed us down a little. We had our last climb just 1 meter per second to climb onto light. And with 6 o'clock, we were back 6 o'clock at Potchefstroom at an average speed of 160, completing 1,250 undeclared tasks.
And it was a magnificent flight. We spent, I think we flew the second half, what we call from Florisfontein to Karlsburg, the second leg of the task. We flew at an average speed of almost 250 kilometers an hour. We were just racing all out. It was brilliant.
And it was only when we got home that I realized what a special flight we had had. And I couldn't believe the speed we had achieved. But it wasn't phenomenal in that it was a good day and we had good thermals and the height was good. So why had we achieved such a larger distance and such a high speed? And then basically that flight showed to us, or proved to us, that we were doing things wrong. We realized after that the winds are much stronger to the southwest, and then by doing the flights in a anti-clockwise rather than clockwise motion, we got a nice tailwind, a nice strong tailwind for a large portion of the flight.